In the previous video, I went through the 5 most important factors to keep in mind when choosing the right dentist website design company. And if you haven't watched that video, you definitely should, but since you're here, let's get started. Every aspect of marketing your practice today starts and ends with your website. I mentioned this statistic in the last video too, but it's so important that I figured I ought to mention it here again. Nearly 80% of patients use search engines to find their next healthcare provider. Thus, the majority of your marketing efforts should be centered around driving people to your website and converting those visitors into new patients. But if your website stinks, that can't happen. Hi everyone, I'm Matt from eTactics, and today I'm going to give you 5 more key factors to keep in mind when choosing the right dentist website design company. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the button below. While you're down there, hit that alert bell icon next to it as well, so when we post new helpful content, you get notified. The first factor in this video is integration. If you're like other dental organizations, you work with a lot of tools to operate your business. You likely have a practice management or PM system that your staff uses alongside patients. Not to mention the payment portal you likely prompt your patients to visit and pay their bills. Integration with those systems makes everything more convenient and streamlined for both your staff and, more importantly, your patient. If you don't make it easy for your patients to find your payment portal, they're not going to figure out a way to pay you easily, and that hurts your bottom line. The second factor I have for you is analytics and reporting. Once your website is up and running, how do you find out what your monthly website traffic is? The truth is, you can't accurately calculate your own business's conversion rates if your website isn't set up to report its analytics. It's really important. That's how you improve. The third factor, industry experience. You want to choose the design company that's going to make your company stand out from other local dental practices on the internet and around you. The best way to do that, choose a company with a lot of experience in dentistry website design. But here's the catch. The majority of website design companies utilize the same website templates over and over across multiple clients. That doesn't do good for diversity, so find someone who chooses a specific template for you. Fourth, mobile friendliness. 70% of web traffic comes from mobile devices. That's a pretty impressive statistic considering smartphones are still a relatively new piece of technology. It's true, computers have been around a lot longer than smartphones, yet smartphones brought so much innovation to the palm of our hands that their usage has dethroned traditional laptops and desktops. But I digress. The point I'm trying to make in this section is that your website needs to be mobile friendly. If it's not, you're abandoning 70% of the entire web's traffic. That's not going to bode well for your organization's growth, now is it? Fifth and finally, transparent pricing and contracting. It's no secret that organizations that work with website design firms and or marketing firms have a lot of power. After all, you're putting them in charge of how your current and potential clients view your organization. Thus, it's important that you clearly understand the contract that you're signing up for. The last thing that you want to do or to have happen is that you get caught in a contract that has unclear pricing and or term length. As you can see, there are a ton of important factors to keep in mind when evaluating dentist website design companies. And there should be. I alluded to this point I'm about to make in a previous section about pricing, but it deserves reiteration. Your website is the most important aspect of your practice. The statistics I provided during the introduction of this video, the one about 80% of patients using search engines, remember that one? Not only does that mean you need to have a website, but it also emphasizes the importance of choosing the right dental website design company, period. You're entrusting that organization with nailing your current and future patients' first impressions of your organization. If you'd like to learn more about dental website design, or if you'd like to have us design a website for you, reach out to eTactics. And you already made it this far into the video, so you might as well like it, share it, and comment below.